Whenever it comes to the competitive exam preparations, including bank exams, SSC, PSC exams, or even for a UPSC aspirant, newspaper reading is very important. The major national newspapers includes the Hindu, Mint, Economic Times, etc. For today, I will be teaching you how to read a newspaper in the least possible amount of time and gain the most out from it. And for that purpose, today I will be using the Hindu newspaper. First question is what to read in a newspaper and how to do it efficiently. For that, let's divide the newspaper into a few units such as the front page, the editorial page, the international, national and regional news covering pages, also we can call them INR pages, and the finance page, sports page and miscellaneous reads. The first thing that you need to do is to be able to understand or recognize these sections or specific pages in your newspaper. That is the first thing that we need to do. So let's start with all these sections one by one. First comes the front page, which is also the most important page. We say never to judge a book by its cover, but that's just a proverb. Most of us judge others by their outward appearances only. The same logic applies to the newspapers also. The most eye-catchy and important news have to be in the front page, since that's the page we are going to see first. So scan this page very carefully, it's very important. That doesn't mean you have to read everything, just go through the headlines or try looking for specific keywords. For example, the economy related terms such as GDP growth, monetary policies of RBI, etc. should be the main focus of a bank exam aspirant. At the same time, important national policies and such schemes, the government schemes, regional schemes, etc. are important for state PSC and SSC examination. Coming to the center, you will find the editorial page. And this is the only page which is important for every candidate irrespective of the exam they are preparing for. It tackles recent events and issues and attempts to formulate viewpoints based on an objective analysis of happenings and conflicting contrary opinions. Editorial have rich vocabulary, so it helps in improving your language too. So basically it will be like hitting two birds with one stone. Then comes the regional, national and international news related pages. Regional schemes, national schemes, important initiatives took by the states, international conventions, events, awards, visits of important dignitaries can all be gathered from these pages. But it is important not to read the entire section. Filter out important news using headlines and focus on that only. For example, here we have a news called GDP growth slows to 11-year low of 4.2%. This news is a continuation of an old news that was in page 1. At the same time, we have other news such as Karnataka BJP MLA hold dinner meeting. This one is not important. We will decide our present future. This is worth reading, but it is not important also in an exam viewpoint. So be selective in that. The finance page is more important for the bank aspirants, but again, monetary policies, budget, economic surveys and major financial schemes are important for SSC and PSC aspirants also. Focus on the major sports events which is happening in India or has an Indian team or player in it. So basically Messi versus Ronaldo fan fight is not going to help you. Just think about it. Why would an examiner put out a question on sports happening on some other country when we have a treasure of good sports people here in our own country? So be selective here too. Last section is miscellaneous readings. In most newspaper, in weekends you can find an additional newspaper sheet which has some topic for miscellaneous readings, and this section is on you. You can either read it or leave it, but it's mostly interesting topic regarding very different things such as food, health and well-being, technology, fashion, etc. If you have time, do read it. That's all for today. Best of luck for your exam preparations. Remember, reading an entire newspaper is surely time consuming. So if you have a busy schedule, be selective, but keep on reading. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe for more videos.